Mic 1 check, mic 1 check. Mic 2 check, mic 2 check.
What'd you think of those beautiful senior posters that Castleview has? Not even people sponsor. Like the Southern Sun.
Power works great, but you can see right now it's strong and then it just boom. I might switch to 5G. You hold the phone, let me get that gear up first. You gonna take a speaking role, or what are you gonna do tonight?
What do you want to do?
I think it's fun if you got time, room, and I'm buying the beers, so. All right, go for it. Better than that, hold on. Hold on. Good. Alright, you're on this side and this is you.
Oh, okay.
Well, whatever you want to be. That wall shows up for me, so actually if you're going to lean over. You good? Okay. You be wherever you want, buddy. Alrighty.
All right, so we just have to hit play on that map. You're already broadcasting on. You're already broadcasting on
We're
Streamlabs?
live, yeah.
Okay, cool.
And then let me start UDAs. Well, no, let's start UDAs. Yeah. And you haven't started yours yet, right? You're going to go for it? Okay. Not a great start. I think we're about 500, so maybe like 3 and 3. Oh, you played 6 games? We only got 4 in. Yeah. They had a couple of we were there in every game. We had them blown out or anything. Really just didn't finish a couple of series. Kind of like the Avalanche, huh? 5 straight for them. 5 straight losses. All right, Monarch fans, welcome to Friday Night Hockey at the South Suburban Sports Arena. Thanks for joining us. Tonight we're playing the Castleview Sabercats. Monarch has had a good start to the season. December we went 4-0. And my press box buddy here said Castleview so far has had a bumpy start at 3-3. So it should be a good game tonight.
And it appears we have Reed Taylor back on the roster. Number 74.
And the question on everybody's mind, just to spread rumors, do we know anything about Nationals at this point?
Nothing that I've heard yet.
So my kid is being very quiet about it, so I don't think they know anything about it. But we did know that Reed was going to be back, so that's a great addition. And what number is Reed, by the way?
74. So he,
okay.
yeah, and he has officially enrolled at a different school. So this is not like we fixed the problem from before. We just, well, I guess we fixed it, but we haven't eliminated it. We'll see what that extra hour or 45 minutes of practice the boys were doing this week does for the team.
Just while we have a little time, just to remind everybody, we have a second game this weekend, a real big one, probably the biggest of the season so far. Tomorrow at 3:10, we're away at Cherry Creek, so that'll be a good one to join us for.
We just squeaked it past them, didn't we, in the playoffs with CPHL?
In a shootout, I believe, right? Any other roster changes you're aware of?
Not that I'm aware of.
I think it's my understanding is Jesper Olsen may still be serving a suspension from last game. So I'm not sure if number 13 is going to be on the ice.
Yeah, that was definitely my understanding. Maybe him be on the bench though.
I'm watching your side.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls of Friday Night Hockey, and tonight's contest between the Monarch Coyotes and your Castleview Sabercats. Starting lineup for Monarch, at forward, Jack Davila. On defense, Trey Chance. Starting lineup for Castleview. At forward, number 29, Steven Kendler. At forward, number 8, Brandon Lawrence. At forward number 6, Christian Johnson. On defense, number 15, Rocco Chartrand. On defense, number 14, Robert Orwell. And in goal, number 1, Brandon Johnson. Coach Michael Judas and the rest of the SaberCats. Now, for the playing of the national anthem, please remove your caps.
All right, here we go. Seems to be an unusual amount of fixing the hair before getting the helmets on.
Well, I think the Chastanow photographer's right next to the bench. That might have something to do with
there
it.
you go. So once again, it's Jackson, Jack, and Reed Taylor starting on forward. Sam and Trey on D. Reed on the face-off. And that eventually ends up with Jack. And down into Trey. Cross ice to Sam. He spins around. Puts the feeder ahead to Jack, who flips it in. Easy shot. Good forecheck there by Reed. Pass out to the point. Bounces over Trey's stick. He's got it well in hand there. Managed to fight off 2 forecheckers. Feeding it ahead. Gets it to Reed. Reed shot, save. And we'll get a line change. Looks like it'll be Vinny, Ben, and Brandon as the next line. Marty and Chase on D. Chasing behind the net. Ben Wiener. Vinny picks it up in the corner. Back to Ben. Tries to get it to Brandon in front. Marty's going to hold it on the boards. Little backhand. Doesn't sneak through. Long shot, easily handled by Josh. They go back to the point, but Brandon almost managed to get away with that. Marty feeds it ahead. Little inconclusive play, now coming back the other way through the neutral zone. Interrupted there by Rosie. He gets it across. That is, what is that, Gavin there. Feeds it ahead to Vinny. Walks in, gets a weak shot. Rosie's knocked down in the corner there. Vinny with it. Now it's flipped ahead. And back at D, we have now got that's Joseph. And he flips it in. He's going to chase after it himself. I think the boys are looking to get some early goals here. Simon Chan there. What's he got with him? It's Simon, Rosie, and who's on the far side there?
That's Freeze.
Oh yeah, Blake. Behind the net there by Devin. Rosie with it. First the feet of the head, going up the boards. Gets pocket checked. Pass in front. He's not in position to shoot. They get it to the point. Shot across the middle. Oh! That was a pretty good chance.
Yeah, that was a turnover right in the high slot. We're going to see that again.
And down into the corner. It's Joseph. Trying to feed up the boards. Gets past Rosie. But he manages to get it out past the blue line. We get a line change. As Castleview comes back, that's Holden on the forecheck there. And he manages to harass the man enough that the defender, who was Trey there, forced a turnover and then shot up over to our bench. I guess that was actually into the netting above the glass, wasn't it? Was that deflected? Well, the referees call it like they see it. Maybe they should be dropping that further out. So we've got Sam and Trey back out on D. It's Holden, Julian, and I'll figure it out in a second. Gavin. Gavin on the forecheck there. Holden with the big hit. Trey goes across to Sam. He's going to feed. Oh, pass gets interrupted. Trey, Holden. That was just out of Holden's reach. And now it comes up to Julian. Oh, doesn't quite get it out past the blue line there. Sam feeds it around.
We need to get it out of that blue line.
Holden muscles it around behind the net. Leaves a little bit of room now, so that Sam is able to feed it ahead. Just past where Trey could reach it. Trey on a good forecheck, giving everybody a chance to change it up. That's Reed down there. Jack. And finally back there to Trey and Sam. And feeding up the ice there. Trey's pass was nearly intercepted. Reed picks it up. Feeds it back to Trey. I'm sorry, that's Brandon. Cross ice. And that appears to be Marty now. Not quite able to get it in there. Thrown back out. Here's Jack. Jack almost walks it. Gets poke checked right at the last second. Down behind the net, trying to break it out. Flipping it pretty high are the Castleview. And break into our zone. Nice save there by Josh. That was kind of a funny series of bounces there, and they got a pretty good shot off. Josh handled it very well.
Yeah, we haven't had an extended possession in a little bit here. Let's see if this ship can do it.
Very true. Who we got out there? It's Joseph and Devin, I think, on D. We got Brandon, Vinny, and Ben Wiener. Here comes Ben. He might feed it ahead. No, he's going to carry it across the line himself. Chance to take a shot, which he does. Whoa! Brandon,
Good screen there, and I don't think the goalie saw it coming in.
Devin with it. He's going to dump it in. Chasing after it are Vinny and Brandon. Vinny gets to it first. Knocked up into the netting. Well, the face-off deep in their zone. Looks like we're going to keep the same unit out there. So that's Brandon, Vinny, and Ben Wiener. Joseph and Devin at the point. Oh, go ahead.
You can't see the clock. 11:34 remaining in the first.
Exactly what I was going to say. Still no score. Back to Joseph. Maybe it'll change. Shot goes wide. Picked up by Ben Wiener. He's going to have a shot. Takes it. Rebound. Almost buried by Vinny. Good couple of chances there. Try to throw it in front. Devin's going to meet the man in the neutral zone. He dumps it in. Devin picks it up in behind the net. Vinny helps him out. Devin feeds it ahead. And now it's just a bunch of us and up ahead to Vinny. This is a great opportunity here. A nice move. Shot is stuffed by the goalie, but very good scoring opportunity. So we had two really good scoring opportunities on this shift, I'd say.
Yeah, that was tempting. That Castleview goaltender kept way out on that goal for that save. If it had gotten over, it would have been an easy one.
We got Trey and Sam at the points. It's Simon, Rosie, and Blake. Simon back to Sam. Actually, it was Rosie fed it back to Sam. All the way around. Blake interrupts it on the boards there. Holding it in now. If their guy had beat us in, he's not in a shooting position, but he managed just to dump it in a little bit. Blake on the boards. Rosie with it there. Rosie gets it again. Actually, that's Blake. Ooh, nice play. Good shot. Another really good opportunity there. Whistle may have been a little quick, but no harm, no foul. Change it up. Julian, Gavin, and Holden coming out. Looks like Sam and Trey are going to stay out. Draw kind of inconclusive. Pulled back. Finally gets down behind the net. Castleview looking to break out. Onto the boards. And they managed to get it in the middle, so they complete the breakout. Trey meeting the man. And now Holden's got him. Just about knocked it out there on the interception of the pass there by Julian. That's up the boards to Holden. Feeds it ahead. Gavin. And he tries to get it in the middle. It ends up back on Sam's stick. He's got a little head of steam. Tries to make a move. Good poke check. Coming back the other way. We got Marty on D. Holden covering. And now it's up the boards. Out to the point. They almost get a shot off, but it's knocked out past the blue line. That's Connor there. I think that's Julian. Sorry. Julian knocks it in. That would be Reed down there. Reed looking to get it to Jackson. He does. Jackson wearing Reed's former number. Cross ice to Marty. Shoots low, big rebound. Picked up by Chase. He's got Marty on the far side. Marty's going to walk in. Tries to feed it back. There was a man there, unfortunately. Chase is going to ram it to the boards. Not hard enough, unfortunately. Oh, amazing save there by Josh. They made a great pass in front. Josh got over there and blocked it. No two ways about it. It was a great save.
Yeah, that pass ended up on a wide open net. He had his dead to rights, and Josh got right over there. Was it a glove save? Where did he actually get it with?
It looks like Chase. I thought it was a pad save, but Chase is in for something. Probably some kind of holding, hooking, or I didn't see the signal. Did you?
No, I'm not sure he made one, but Chase is in. 2 minutes are up. Okay, so first penalty kill.
Short-handed. It's William Ben up front.
That initial shooter got past Chase, so there might have been. And looks like we're going to get a counter penalty right away. That one's going to be a trip.
This leads me to think maybe it was a bit of a soft call on Chase, because that seemed like kind of a soft call error. They were trying to play the puck.
The shooter got past Chase, so it's Chase he might have hooked him on the way back.
Yeah, no, I didn't see that. I didn't see what got called there, but I just thought this one here was a little bit soft. However, it's 4-on-4 for about 2 minutes. Vinny on the face-off here. Ben Wiener chasing behind the net. On the breakout now is Castleview. They come up the boards into the neutral zone. Correct a little bit by Vinny and then hit by Ben. Devin with it. Gets to Vinny. He tried to go across ice. Vinny picks it up. I think that was his own pass he just picked up there. He's going to feed it back. Joseph to Vinny. Vinny with a chance to shoot. Gives it to Devin. Looks almost like a power play. Oh, nice attempted pass there to Devin from Ben Wiener.
Well, keep it in nicely.
Devin with another chance. Shoots high. Nice grab. Nice grab.
Emily Castleview, number 29, Stephen Cannonberg.
We've got a minute left on these penalties. It's Sam and Trey out there on D. That looks to be Brandon and Rosen out there, numbers 5 and 6. Trying to come out of their zone. Castleview, their feet is back. Now it's into the neutral zone. They cross our blue line. But a good shot. Coming out there. Shot back. Right into the guy. And they call interference. I think that was one of those ones where he could have very well argued that he was playing the puck.
The front ref
He
that
threw
was
a
closer
little,
to it didn't call it.
Yeah, I think he. I mean, if I was to criticize, I'd say that he could have very easily just run into that guy's path without actually throwing a hit, and would have had the same effect, but no penalty. So it'll be 4-on-3 now for 35 seconds, 32 seconds, I guess. And then it'll go to 4-on-4 again for a little while, and then 5-on-4 for them. Marty on the forecheck here.
Nice pickoff. Already killing some valuable time.
And they go in with their kind of pointless 1-on-2. Now they're going to get a chance to get set up. Pass picked off there.
Good shift by Marty. Knocked these one basket.
Nice block there. And that was Simon all the way down for a shot on net. Only shot on net of the 4-on-3 so far.
We're back up to a normal power play. 5-on-4.
Right, yes. Sorry.
Now.
I kind of lost track of who was going where. And I will get up to date. That's Joseph on D. He's got Sam with him. Jack and Jackson up front. Joseph fighting for it behind the net there. They fling it all the way out. Now Jack is chasing pretty hard. He's faster than the other guy, but he had the line on him. Whoa. And
Felt joins in the
anemic looking power play so far. Nice little hit by Ben Wiener. Good pass. Joseph with it. Tries to feed it ahead. We get it out. Gets to Vinny. Left. Looks like we get the kill completed here. And joining them is Reed. Gets an immediate pass for a shot. And then it's to fling it up there. Chase with it. Gets it to Reed. And Chase is going to pick it up behind the net. We'll reset. There's Reed. Breakout looks marvelously easy at this point. Oh, a little trouble handling that puck. Ran it. Feeds it ahead to Gavin. Gavin behind the net, waiting for his support to come. In the form of Holden and Julian. They're coming in like gangbusters. Back to the point. Devin into our zone. Feeds it across. That's Joseph there, right? Okay,
the forward of that puck, yeah, that's number 8, Joseph Bushman.
Gavin in there. A little bit of speed. Here's Julian. Oh, almost gets one out to Holden. They pick it off. Dumped in there by Gavin. And it's out, and it's Devin. And he feeds it ahead. Julian puts it in. And the one behind the net. Oh! Some good forechecking action from this line. Whoa, that was a questionable hit. Sam pops right back up though. That was Rosie across to Devin. Devin dumped it in. We get the rest of the line change. Taking a bit of a hit there with Blake. Up the boards. Not out. And now finally into the neutral zone. Almost an odd man rush, but not quite. Sam got him. Flung ahead there. Dumped in. That'll be picked up by Trey on the boards. Down around to Sam. He's going to go ahead to Rosie. Rosie didn't go across ice. Hits Blake. Blake chasing in his own dump. He leaves it. Is that Rosie there? No. That was Dowd. Sam. A little bit past Trey's stick. Inclusive down there. Simon helps out.
Careful with that.
A little unfortunate bounce there on that play down in the corner.
That was a chip out pass, but it ended up being a setup for the other team.
Yeah. Out to the corner. Back into the corner. Got ahead. They hold it in once again, but finally now Blake puts it ahead to Rosie. He's going to go in for the forecheck. I guess that was not offside. Nice pass from Jackson to Rosie. And then no goal. I have to say, if I was the ref, the whistle would have been in my mouth and just not blown it quite.
For what? You think the goalie froze it?
I think the goalie had it in the 5-hole under his pads, and then we shoved it through.
I saw him.
Nobody would be upset. But anyway. Sorry, that's Jackson. I got Reed and Jackson's numbers confused. Marty to Jackson. Jackson keeps it in. Keeps it over to Jack in the corner there. Nice job by Chase trying to keep it in. And it's fed ahead. Reed. Now it's Castleview. On the second chance forecheck. Now they're coming in against us. Past the blue line. Nice save by Josh. He saw that coming all the way.
I think the shooter tried to use the defender as a shield.
Yeah, I think our defensemen were a little handcuffed. I think Marty wanted to go after that guy, but realized that he was a screen and gave Josh just enough of a view. So it's Joseph and Devin out there, I believe, now with Vinny, Ben, and Brandon. Joseph, the guy makes a good shot. Josh did not see that puck. He had it, fortunately. He was in good position. He was looking behind him. Behind the net. They get it in front, but there is no one home except our guys. Ben Wiener carrying it in. And then he picks up. Shoots a little high. Devin's going to hold it in. Dumps it into the corner. Benny. Gives it to Ben. And to Vinny. Vinny shot.
Puck's free. Goalie reeled it in.
That was another golden opportunity for us. Still 0-0 with 20 seconds left in the first period.
Monarchs had a number of almost clears that have turned into dangerous scoring opportunities.
Very true. So for the next 20 seconds, we'll keep the same group out there. Vinny, Ben, and Brandon with Joseph and Devin at the points. And the face off. It's won by Castleview. They go around. Picked up by Ben off of a bounce off. Oh, well, it's 10 seconds left, so Devin's going to have to make the play here. He gets it out. Vinny's got it now. I don't think he's got time to really get anything off, but that's okay. All right. Dig first. I mean, we should have some goals by now, but...
All right, for those of you watching on the internet, sorry for the occasional gap out in the internet coverage. I'm going to try to drop the internet and use my cell phone coverage and see if it's any better for the second. We'll take a 15-minute break. All right, fans, terrible apologies for missing those first 2 minutes. My play-by-play man and myself were in the bar enjoying our Emmett Cane beers. All right, luckily no scores during that time.
Here we go, Blake, shot, save, no shot, save. Rosie with it there. Yeah. Behind the net, Blake again to Rosie, unable to get a shot off.
Freeze.
Blake working hard down there, now it's Simon there behind the net. Feeds it over to Rosie, he's tied up.
Oh, that's interference, come on.
Yeah, that definitely seemed to cross the line, didn't it? They are outworking them, that's for sure. And now Castleview finally on the breakout. Going for the stretch pass. That was off a tray. Devin picking it up behind the net. Reverses again. Looks to go up the boards. Feeds it ahead to Holden. Holden, nice pass. And that's to Devin. He's going to dump it in. Gavin, Julian dumps it in. Gavin chasing after it. They're going to try and go up the boards again. They get it out to Trey. Trey feeds it across to Devin. That's going to go to Holden. Holden through the neutral zone. Leaves it. Oh, that was a nice touch for Gavin. There's just a weird lost the handle. Great save by Josh. Beautiful. Beautiful save by Josh.
That was a tough turnover. It was just a little move, but it ended up being a clean breakaway.
Just a bizarre loss of the handle on the puck there. And Josh stoned him, basically. So it's Marty and Chase out on D now. Which forwards do we have out there? I'm going to assume it's probably Jack Jackson and Brandon.
It's the Davila line, yeah.
Actually, it's Jack Jackson, Reed. Brandon's on the other line. Reed on the face-off here. He's beaten. They get it across to the point. Shot blocked by Jack, and he is bowling right past that guy. Shot, score! Nice score.
That was a great power move by Davila. You see him just get past that defender. Defender had the puck initially.
Jack just had the speed and the strength and went right through him. So I think that'll be unassisted. I'm not sure, but
I had it as unassisted. We'll see.
1-0, 12:51 remaining in the second period. Great individual play. Chase and Marty are +1. Marty trying to control it down there. It's Jack on the boards. Now, who's picked that up? Is that?
That's 9. That's Brodsky, I think.
Yeah, that's Jackson. Yeah. He is kind of edged out into the corner. Reed trying to pick it up. Jackson. Now it's fed up by Castleview. 1-on-2 coming in here. He is forced wide. Makes a nice pass. Now it's picked up. That's Brandon feeding it ahead to Ben. Ben behind the net. Didn't have anyone in front. Ended up just kind of passing it off. Devin at the point. Dumps it back in. There's Brandon in the corner. And Wiener there. Ben and Vinny are still out there. They will probably... Ben to Vinny.
That was a good one.
Shot, save.
Wiener and
Yeah. Devin trying to work it. Making an individual effort there.
I think Devin was trying to get rid of that one, but he just couldn't get it off his stick.
I think you're right. Brandon dumps it down into the corner. Now it's Castleview looking to break it out. held at the point there by Devin.
Good long
So he
shift.
thwarts the breakout, yeah. And then it's finally dumped down for icing. That was the entire defensive unit.
Number 15, Jack Davila, unassisted.
So it's Simon, Rosie, and Blake up on front. Trey and Sam at the point. Looks like Simon's going to try to pull it back to Trey. He does. Trey with a shot that's kind of lofted high. I think that got deflected. Sam comes in, throws it across the slot. No one home, unfortunately. On the forecheck is nice work by Blake. Leads it back. That's Simon. Now it's Blake. Rosie to Blake. Picked up finally by Castleview down into the corner. Simon's pinned. Thrown around. Castleview now has got it down in the corner. They're going to try and break it out. They get up the boards. They get it out past the blue line, but straight to Trey. Trey does a little spinorama, feeds it ahead to Blake. I think that's Rosie trying to pick it up there. Simon flips it in. We'll get a couple of guys changing up here. Blake on the forecheck. And that ends up on the stick of corner. No, that's Julian. Julian's there with Gavin, and now here's Holden. Holden basically mugs the guy behind the net. We come up with it. It's into the corner. They flip it back. There's Gavin. He just dumps it down there. It goes to Julian. Julian to Holden. Back to Julian. Julian down in the corner. Looking to feed it to the point. Unfortunately, it was picked off. Marty flips it in. Castleview coming back our way. Chase picks it up. Feeds it across. Trying to get Marty, but he gets it out to Julian. And now it's Holden. He feeds it ahead to Gavin. Gavin's going to have a shot. He just opts to go in. Oh, I don't know quite what happened there. I guess that deflected behind. Marty with a shot. Finally covered by the goalie. Some good opportunities there.
I think Marty's shot actually was going wide, and it was deflected back towards the goal by that jumping defender.
Did the defender end up on top of it himself, or did the goalie got it, right?
The goalie got it, yeah. I think he jumped, it deflected off his breezers and on goal, and the goalie stopped it.
All according to what they drew up on the whiteboard. All right, that's up to the point. That was Joseph. He holds it at the center line, and now into our zone. Devin forces this relatively low percentage shot, and Josh handles it well. And now it's Devin coming up the ice. He's got Reed. Reed a little bit. Oh, Reed tries to walk in with it. Back there to Jackson, and Devin, then Jackson again. Jackson circling around, looks to make the pass in front to Jack. Jack carries it himself. He doesn't really have anybody open. Takes a shot that is deflected off a skate. Jackson behind the net. Reed. Oh, good chance there. Dumped all the way down. Icing. Pretty good opportunity there. 8:18 remaining. 1-0, second period. We're definitely getting the better of this period so far.
So far, but I think we've been vulnerable to some occasional just letdowns that could end up costing
Yeah,
us.
those turnovers that Josh has been able to bail us out. So it's Wiener, Vinny, and Brandon up front. We got Trey and Sam on D. Sam shoves it in there. They come back. Neutral zone. Turned around by Trey up to Ben Wiener to Vinny. Shot goes high by Brandon. Forecheck. Trey on the near boards. Spinning around is Vinny. Trey Back to Vinny. That is via Ben Wiener. Ben's got it again. And they go for a stretch pass. Just managed to slip past Trey. Once again.
Great.
Oh! So Josh made a great save. They shot it from behind the net. I bounced off the back of Josh. What can you say? That's that one of those. I won't say 1,000,000 to 1, but it's definitely sort of a 100 to 1 shot. Too bad. 1-1. 7:30. Second period.
What caused that breakaway? Did you see?
I did, but I can't remember. They had a guy going for a stretch pass. Trey had him, and somehow he slipped him. It was just a weird one. I think 9 times out of 10, Trey would have had him there. Because he saw it, he slipped him and the puck just went the right way. So here's Marty with it, up the boards. Goes to Blake. Oh, it's back to Marty, back to Chase. Oh, Chase. And good thing it's not the NHL because that would have been a delay game. Face off will be deep in our end. Chase was looking to just bang it up the glass, but it went over, unfortunately. Rolling puck. And it's out, and on the forecheck there is Blake. Nice effort. Flung ahead there. Back into their end. And finally dumped in by Blake. Here's Rosie going after it. You've got Simon and Blake. Now here's Blake behind the net. Ties the man up. Fighting for the puck. Needs a little bit of help. And Rosie ends up with it. That's nice. He is finally to Simon. And finally to Rosie. He kind of gets laid out there.
Coaches really wanted a tripping penalty or an interference on that one. Didn't get it.
And that is Gavin turning that around. He's back checking like he should be. Good job. Their goalie takes a little bit of a chance there, passing it out. And now it's Gavin. He tries to flip it in front. Another attempt there by Holden, who is mugged. Wow, no call. I'm really shocked by that one. That was about as bad as it could get. Julian, and then it's ahead. There's Gavin. Holden with it there. Dumped in, and we'll go on the forecheck. That'll be Julian heading in there. Holden looking to pick up the first pass. Julian also once again on the forecheck. Holden just crushes the guy. And iced. Okay. I was a little worried Holden was going to get a penalty for roughing there. But he was a little pissed off about the mugging he took on the boards.
Was that Holden that was grabbed?
Yeah. So fortunately, the refs let him away with what I would consider a clean hit. But all right, we've got Devin and that's Trey. No, that's Joseph at the point. Back to Jack. He's with Jackson and Reed. Wow, Jack.
Really
yeah,
shot.
Right in the mask. They tell me the coaches are telling them aim for the goalie's mask because you'll never hit it. So unfortunately, he hit it there. Oh, they are not doing a good job breaking out.
Good shift, though.
Held up there by Devin very nicely. He goes up ice with a pass that just slips past everybody, so it'll be icing. We'll get a change. Trey and Sam coming out on D. Vinny Wiener and Brandon coming out. On the face-off here. And we end up winning it. That's Ben Wiener coming in. Trying to behind the net. Vinny's there first. Castleview defender is outmanned. It's back to Vinny from Ben. In front there, Brandon just didn't quite get the puck, but almost. Now behind the net, Castleview. Brandon's there. Oh, he feeds it in front. Good Ben. Just didn't go quite to his stick. We were due for some goals. Ben. Shot save. Wow. Great pressure. 4:20 remaining, second period. I'd say, quite honestly, it's been a pretty lopsided period, but
Except for the 2 breakaways, I'd say.
yeah. Except for the score, this is a blowout. 1-1. 4:20 remaining, second period. It's pulled back. Trey has to kind of stretch to get to that, so not able to shoot. And it's finally knocked out. Trey's going to pick it up. He will take it around the net. Leaves it for Sam. Sam kind of has to tries to get up the boards. Finally does. Ben Wiener. Now Ben's got a little bit of room to walk out, which he does. Gives it to Vinny. Vinny leaves it for Ben. Ben's got a shot. Blocker save. They're going for the stretch pass. Marty saw that one coming. Josh saw that shot coming from before he even shot it. And it's dumped all the way down the ice, icing.
Period's ticking by fast, 3:34 remaining.
Always a little nerve-wracking when there's a line change going on right along the boards there, and the puck is there. Yeah.
Positive thing to say would be good attention by the Monarch squad
Yeah.
to not too many men.
So it's Simon, Blake, and so anyway, Chase with a shot. Oh,
just wide.
Pass from Marty to Chase. Now Simon down there gets it across to Blake. I keep forgetting which line Blake is on. There behind the net, Simon. Rosie. What the heck? Oh, I think they're
calling a
I think he's calling coincidental minors if I had to guess, because it didn't have, no, now what's the call? I just want to see the signal. They're not big on
I think
signaling the calls. Hook? Must have been a hook.
I think he's calling like a delayed game. Delay game, yeah.
Delay of game?
Delayed game for trapping the puck. He just had it in the skates and he wanted to slow the game
I
down.
think that's a really, yeah, wow. All right, so here we are with our power play unit out there. It's Reed, Vinny, out to the point past Jackson, and joining him back there, Jack. Jackson leaves it for Jack, and we will break it out and come up the ice.
Come on, Jack.
Jack's gonna power it in there, and we can set up the power play. Lots of time now. It's Brandon. I'm sorry, that's Jackson. Jack, back to Jackson. Shot, save, and covered. That's 32 seconds of the power play.
Number 15, Rocco Chartrand, 2-minute minor. Delayed game.
Yeah, delay game. Kind of maybe a shaky call. Those parents sound a lot like me when they call it once in a while. Pulled back, good shot. Was that Reed that took the shot?
Yeah, would have been.
Yeah.
He's playing right wing right now.
Yeah.
I think Vinny
Pulled
won
back
the
by
face-off
Vinny
and
on
he
the
took a
yeah.
shot.
It was a good face-off win. This time Vinny kind of powers through, and then another shot, but this one is not into the glass. And out to the point, that's Jack, and that is blocked.
Be careful with that shot. That could have been another breakaway.
Yeah. Nice set of moves. Reed there behind the net. Now it's is it Vinny? No, that's Ben Wiener.
Vinny now.
Out to Vinny at the point. Moving around. Good series of shots. 51 seconds left in the power play. Let's see. Oh, we're going to get the second unit out there.
It's the same goal in case you play.
Yeah.
You can get in the wrist game.
Yeah.
So that'll be Simon Chan, Brandon, Rosie, Marty, Chase. Rosie's got it. Takes a shot. Comes out to Chase. Feeds it down to Brandon. Sorry. Shot from Rosie.
Slide the upper right corner.
That pass was from Brandon. So it's Chase to Brandon to Rosie. Top shelf. And as Rosie would no doubt describe it, he unleashed a rocket to the top shelf. An absolute rocket.
That was a good power play.
Actually, it was a great shot, great passing, great play.
Both shifts had good opportunities, possession in the offensive zone the whole time.
Pulled back to Chase. Goes up the ice. They could technically call that icing
on that. I think it was on the wrong side of the red line.
Yeah. Whoa. Bit of a shaky check there, but that's Blake, Simon. Oh, tries to go cross ice. Chase was covered and he could not go for that puck. It would have been a dangerous play. Nice feed up the ice there. Shot. Ends up on Blake's stick. He got a shot that was blocked. That's a 2-on-2. Marty's going to shut that guy down. He dumps it into the corner. Simon. I'd like to say that was a crushing check, but I think the guy just lost his feet. Going up the ice. Blake. 2-1. And they're coming the other way. Oh, that's a terrible call. That is an absolutely insane call. He doesn't know where the puck is. He's just trying to find it. He's not.
Goal for Monarch, number
Absolutely
6,
absurd penalty.
Rosenberg, assisted by Chase Stahl and Brandon D'Souza Chen.
All right, 46 seconds remaining in the second. Monarch's got a full penalty to kill. Castleview's had a really good share of the face-off wins, which is unusual.
That is true. Tough PK. Great deflection.
That was a deflection. That could
Josh
have been a goal.
just stayed in the right position and made the play.
Did it go wide or did Josh save it?
I think it went off of his pad, but it might have just been deflected wide.
16 seconds remaining.
Sorry, that's Joseph's down there. Out at the point. 6 seconds remain. Nice save. Blocked shot there by Joseph. All right. 2-1 in a game that I would have put the preponderance of the play at more like a 5 or 6 nothing score, but there it is. We've had this problem before, getting the goals when we need them.
All right, we'll take one more break. Come back to you at third. All right, fans, getting ready to run the third period here. If you're just joining us, a recap is we are up 2-1. However, we have 1 minute and 15 seconds of power play to kill off to begin the third period.
Are we getting any comments on our video or audio quality?
We are not. We have 14 to 20 fans, depending, and if
That's a good
anybody
number.
wants to chat in, feel free, and we'll see if we can adjust if you have any suggestions.
So looks like we got Joseph and Devin at the defensive end. That must be Simon and Blake. Yes. So the penalty killers have got another minute left to kill. And setting up their power play, trying to pass around. That was a good pass through the zone. Well wide on that shot. I think they had the shooting lanes pretty well blocked. Joseph there, nice play on the boards. Good effort. That is a good 30 seconds of kill right there with Joseph clearing that down the ice. Ben Wiener now out on forward. He's got Vinny with him. They make a nice fast transition to the neutral zone. Trey and Sam out there on D. Picked off. Sam, nice pass to Ben Wiener.
Might have a
Vinny's
breakaway
going in.
chance here.
Odd man.
Oh, gets it over
short-handed
Wiener.
rush. I think he really sold that pretty well. I don't think that was a penalty. I think they were right not to call it. Although they were wrong to call my son earlier. So.
Ben Wiener would never do that.
Ben on a good forecheck, and that's the end of the power play for Castleview. And we will get a full line out there now. They flip it up the ice through the neutral zone, dumped in. Trey gonna get it behind the net. May leave it for. Well, it ends up finally on the stick of Sam. Feeds it ahead. Ben Wiener still got a little gas in the tank. He's gonna take a shot. Oh, I think that was deflected up by a stick because he had a top shelf goal lined up there. Good forecheck there. That was Brandon on the. I'm sorry, that was Jackson on the forecheck.
And a goal, a second goal tonight.
That was in. Good stuff, Jack.
He's got the wrist shot working tonight.
And Chase and Marty both celebrating another plus on their on their defensive stats as they watch Jack celebrate his goal.
That was right when Davila came on the ice, I think.
3-1. 15 minutes left in the third period. Starting to go our way a little bit. We're coming to our zone. Chase just absolutely destroys the offensive player. Marty over to Chase. Chase ahead to Reed. Reed gives it to Jackson. Jackson, nice move. Unable to hold on to it, but behind the net. Fighting for it. Jack looking for the hat trick.
Goal winner, number 15, Jack Davila. Assist from number 74, Reed Taylor.
Forwards will change up. Marty and Chase staying out on D. Rosie, Simon, and Blake out there. Simon on the face-off. Kind of wins, but not quite. Whoa, another hit by Chase. And that was a perfectly clean hit.
Right there.
How can you call? Anyway, so he hit a guy into the
behind.
A guy who he was next to.
No, he's going to change it to a
cross check.
Cross check.
The stick, I don't believe, made any contact with the player. Anyway.
Now he had his hand behind his back like a check from behind initially is what I saw. But
anyway,
he was two-thirds of the rink behind the plate.
It's hard to watch a guy get obliterated like that, but it was a perfectly clean hit. But it was the second perfectly clean obliteration by Chase, and I think we're going to call it. On the kill right now, it's Joseph and Devin on D, Simon and that would be is that Rosie on the far side? I believe it is. Yes. Down in the corner there, and flipping it up the ice.
It's a great chip out by Trey. No, that wasn't by Trey. Who was that?
That was Joseph. Number 8 rather than number 3. And they get it through into our zone. So look at the setup. Up to the point. No one was home. Oh, they managed to keep it up. And then
advances it to
he
the
gets
Susie
it
Chin.
ahead.
He's mugging the way up.
Yeah.
I think a slash, no, a hook.
Yeah, I think that's some good emoting, and I honestly feel like he has a point, but it was during a pretty shaky call for a penalty, and it's a makeup call.
Are you saying refs have a mental tally? No.
I think they do. I think when you get a shaky call for a power play, you have to be really careful. Anyway, here we go. 4-on-4 for a minute and 9. Vinny gets it back to. Oh, tries to get it back.
Jumps over Chase or Chance's stick.
Yeah. Flipped in by Marty. Vinny on the forecheck. Again, and then to. I'm sorry, that's Trey over there. Yeah. Trey tries to hold the guy up.
Careful now. They got numbers.
Marty shuts that down, and now Vinny's going to come back the other way.
Might have a 2-on-1 here.
On the far side. Oh, looks to get Trey just off the skate. Ben Wiener there.
And he ends up back with it. He's tough.
And he finally hangs. Yeah, gets it to Vinny. Cross out. Oh, we didn't see Trey there. That would have been a sweet pass, but here we go. Trey going the other way. Goes to the middle. Devin.
Close in on time.
Trey carefully throws a hit so as not to get called for a bullshit penalty.
All right, Monarch's on a power play right now.
Whoa. We almost went to a too many men penalty there.
I think that was just
Chase
getting out of
off,
the box
yeah.
and then jumping on.
But the guy that went on for him went on before.
Okay.
Already.
30 seconds
Jack
remaining in the
power play. Shot. And let's see. We'll probably get a partial line change to get it all.
I think they got power play 1 on during that last break. So this is.
Well, we got Joseph at the point and Devin. So we've actually just got.
You're right.
And that's down the ice. Joseph's going to pick it up. He's got some room to look up ice, figure out what he wants to do. And I think he's made the right choice. He's going to go with it.
Speed.
He takes a shot, which just drifts a little high. Did that go off the goalie?
I don't think so. I think he was looking for top shelf, but it just ended up high. Really high.
Just drifted on him. They may take that out in that case because it's. Well, they must have thought it went off the goalie because I believe it's supposed to come outside if you just shoot over the glass like that.
Okay.
Anyway,
I didn't see a
Trey and Sam at the point. It's the Reed, Jackson, and Jack.
10 seconds.
Jack has really took a little bit of a chance there on the penalty. I don't really think there was a legitimate call to make, but I understand why the parents were upset by that hit. And now he's really throwing his weight around. I think the refs may take note of that. Sam now behind the net, boards, going home, comes back. Jackson. Ooh, they do get it in front. They get a shot. Nice job. Josh, good composure. Covers the puck.
Josh lost his glove as he grabbed the puck.
I think that, yeah, was the glove? The puck was in the glove. So
Puck
did
was
he-
in the
did he blow
glove,
the
but
whistle?
it wasn't in his hand.
I don't know what the rule is there. Am I walking in front of?
No. Blue wall
I'm
is.
very sensitive to that now.
Lead with your beer and everything will be fine.
Marty Chase on D. It is Julian going to the point there. Holden looking for it on the boards. Back to Chase. Marty behind the net. Decides to go back the other way. There are a few too many forecheck, we say. Finally, it comes out to
Come on, get it out of there.
No, that's Gavin. Gavin has got Julian with him. Takes a shot, big rebound, comes his way. Whoa, that's a dangerous hit, but borderline anyway. They come the other way, they dump it. And now, picking up the puck is Marty. Holden the chase. Chase to Julian. Goes past the defenders into Castleview's end. Holden strips him in. Chase. Didn't realize he was being. Actually, that wasn't Chase. That was Julian. Holden back there on the back check. Marty. Gavin. Whoa, a really good opportunity for him there. A couple of tired defenders.
This line needs to
Nice
get
save.
off in a hurry. Get it out of there.
Devin. And that.
Oh,
Simon
icing.
just ice it. Understandably, didn't quite go for that, but now they do ice it, which is the correct play. Oh. Okay. I think the.
That line was tired. They needed to get it off. They had a couple of non-clears that were getting dangerous.
Simon had a little incidental contact in the neutral zone after the whistle with one of their players. And I guess we're just too close to the Castleview parents. They kind of lost their shit on that. Anyway, came in. We had Rosie there, and tries to speed it in front. Corner. There's Vinny. Nice move. They're having trouble breaking it out. They finally do. It's through the neutral zone. But it's turning into basically 1-3. Well, now there's a chance. No, the defense just converged on them. Sam and Trey. And Sam is going to go in there now. Can't blame him. Nice pass there. Just didn't end up reflecting where I wanted it. There's Chase at the point. Oh, just slipped out. Dumped it in.
Who scored that goal? Was it Chase?
It was Trey.
So apologies to anybody that was watching. The broadcast froze with about 7 or 8 minutes left, and we missed a goal. Vincent Felt won a face-off back to Trey Chance at the left point, and he took a shot that went right in on the goalie who probably couldn't see it. So it's 4-1 right now with 7:12 remaining in the third.
Being held in by Jack there in the corner as they try to go around. We've got a lot of pressure here, and they are tired defenders. Marty dearly wanted to keep that in, but they have to back away.
Nice pass.
Chase crushes another guy. And here's Reed. Goes up the middle. That's Marty. He's got Julian with him. Leaves it for Julian. Oh. Julian feeds it ahead there. We're getting a line change.
Nice play.
I gotta say, it was a really nice play. So he just pulled that to his backhand and tucked it in. Good goal.
I think he did that after weaving through about 4 Monarch defenders, though. So that was a nice play.
I was going to leave that part out, but it was a nice goal. 6:19 remaining. We're up 4-2, but we need to ice this. I mean, ice the game away, not ice the puck. All right. It's Simon on the face-off. We got Devin and Trey back at the point. A lot of passion. Sound and Fury signifying nothing from the parents. Alright, our boys need to just finally get their stuff together. Something back there. Devin. The puck in. Simon. Up the board. Not quite to Rosie. Out to the point. They get a shot off. Devin feeds it ahead. That's Blake. He's got Rosie. And finally to Simon. He feeds it to Rosie. It was a good thought. Just didn't quite work for us. Devin stops the guy. Devin comes up with it finally. Here's Trey. He's going to go up the boards. And that is to Rosie. He's going to feed it ahead. It's off of Blake and down in. Really?
The back linesman called that icing.
Called it icing. Yeah. All right. I think technically it was icing.
Yeah, I saw him a couple feet in front of the red line, but
it looked like one of those ones that they would normally wave off. Anyway, here we go. Face off on our end. It's Marty and Chase and D. We've got Brandon, Vinny, and Ben Wiener up forward. There's Brandon chasing after it. He's got Vinny with him. And that comes back, and that's Marty. He's going to flip it in there. As we clear the zone, Ben Wiener in there, gets the puck. Needs a little help. Tries to feed one, a clever little pass over to Marty. Just didn't quite work.
oh, that was a tricky shot.
Yeah, I think, did that go off of Ben Wiener's stick? I think, anyway.
Ben was at least shielding him, but Ben had a pretty good gap on the shooter, but he got it off, and a nice glove save by Ringen.
Yeah. 4:37 remaining, up 4-2. It's Sam and Trey at the point. The forwards are that's Jack Jackson and Reed. Jack wisely just takes the relatively gentle hit there. I think good effort there, covered by the goalie. 4-2. Third period, 4:19 remaining. Trey and Sam at the point. Reed, Jack, and Jackson. Jackson on the face-off win. Shot doesn't get through from Sam. Jack throws a big hit. Sam's able to keep it in at the point, but they kind of fling it out there. Trey with control now. He's going to come around the net. He's going to feed it ahead to Reed. He didn't quite get it to him. And now it's out through the neutral zone, and there's Julian on the forecheck. Dumped in. Trey to Julian. Slips past him. Their zone. Julian's going to forecheck. Job. Guy makes a big move, but I think he dumps it in there. Alright. Back to Sam. He's got some room to look around. Gives it to Trey. Trey gives it to Julian. Julian through the neutral zone. Into their zone. Here's Chase with a quick chance. Some poor sportsmanship from the Castleview parents, unfortunately. flung up the ice. Simon
That
on the
was
forecheck.
interference, and nope.
Yeah, they were just.
I thought they were
just
calling a penalty, but man, that they were
indicating
called a high stick.
Yeah. Rosie on the forecheck. It's got Simon there. Goes back to Devin. He's going to go across ice. Just past the stick of Blake. He catches a stick in the face, and then another little slash on his hand, which no call. Wow, they're getting a little excessive with the stick work there. Rosie throws it in front.
2-on-1 breakaway.
He's going to shut this right down. Nice.
I think the shot went high.
Basically, yeah.
Oh, they're going for the hits now. This is getting ugly.
Yep. There's Simon down there. He'll take that hit.
Who was the receiver on that one? Was that Rosie at the blue line?
Yeah, I think you're right. Marty here behind the net. Little attempt at a shot by Marty, and then trying to put it away was is that Rosie? I believe it is.
154 remaining in the third.
No, that was Brandon. Sorry. Yeah. So it's Brandon, Vinny, and Ben Wiener out there. Marty and Chase at the points. 154 remaining in this game. We're up 4-2. Almost a breakaway with it, but not all the way through our zone. Ben Wiener with it. Feeds it ahead to Vinny. Vinny's going to walk in, take a shot. It seems to go well wide. Ben, Vinny. No, Ben to Brandon. And then back to Ben. Ben spins around a few times. That's finally to Brandon. And they work it right out to the point without ever passing it to the point. They actually weren't open. There's
Wiener again.
and Wiener with it. Vinny out behind the net. He uses the body. Totally worked that guy. Tries to go in front. I think he was just too tired to make the play because they had been working that for a good long time down there. And they'll take the line change. There's a minute left, 4-2 lead. Salmon Trey at the point, Jack Jackson and Reed. Pulled back to Trey. Nice effort there. They clear it. Did they get it out of the... No. There, Trey with it. He dumps
Nice
it all the
work.
way
I'm
down.
sure Castleview would want
That was not icing. So his stick was across the red line by the time the puck was released.
Now I think you're going to see the goaltender get pulled.
Yeah. Well, let's keep it interesting, right? You might as well pull the goalie.
No, they're not going to pull him. All right, timeout, Castleview. They're going to work that out.
Can I think it over?
They were waiting for an icing call, and they got one from the ref. Looks like
Well, we can go back and take a look at the tape there, but I do not think that was a legit icing call.
it was pretty close to the red line. I don't know if he was on the wrong side of it.
Good game, eh? Like closer than we expected. But
Yeah, same. I didn't know what to expect.
yeah, I was saying in every way other than the score, it's a blowout.
Yeah. That goalie was good.
Yeah, and we've just failed to convert it, a number of times, and we've also given them breakaways that we should never have. I mean, we could have actually lost, frankly. Josh played pretty well. All right. So it's Trey and Sam at the points. Up front, it's Jack Jackson and Reed. So we won the draw in the sense that Reed got there and got to it first. He was looking to clear it up the ice.
Reed
And
was
he
doing
did it.
everything right except cleared the zone right into the bench.
Yeah,
it was
he-
a good
he-
play. He
he
would have
made
been.
the right-
I
yeah.
think he would have fed himself for a breakaway.
He hoisted it just right to not get an icing call, but unfortunately, oh, that one slipped through.
Castleview
They're going to
defender
call
couldn't
no
keep it in.
ice, so Reed is in position
Reed
now.
might have a second chance.
On the forecheck now, Jackson. Good job. Forecheck. 20 seconds left. I don't think. Behind the net there. Oh, that was a nice play there. Whoa. So,
And he gets it.
6.4 seconds left. They get to 4-3. So, a little bit of a moral victory for them.
.4 seconds remaining in the game. Honor needs to win this face-off.
So they leave their goalie out. Sunrise face off. Oh, watch that gently. End of the game, 4-3.
I'm not sure if Vincent was trying to clear that or shoot it, but it was almost on goal.
Repeating, guys, final score, Coyotes 4, Sabercats 3.
So, frankly, kind of a disappointing outing for us, but a win. Right?
Well, you got to beat the teams that you should beat. And
Yeah.
we did.
Yeah. So,
Could have been a little prettier.
big win needed tomorrow against Cherry Creek. It's still alive.
All right, fans, thanks for joining us,
Totally meant to do that.
and we'll see you tomorrow for the Cherry Creek game. There you go.
A little upside down here.